When your dog looks at you, what do you think they see? A human? Their owner? The person who feeds them? Their best friend? Most people believe dogs see us the same way we see them, a close relationship that feels simple and easy to understand. But the truth runs much deeper. And once you understand what science has discovered, you will never look at your dog the same way again. Because what happens between you and your dog every single day is not just pet affection. It is a bond built across 15,000 years of evolution. And very few people truly understand it. Let's start with the first thing. They do not see you as just another human. They see you as a being they evolved to bond with. You may have heard that cats supposedly think you are just a giant cat. But do not make the mistake of thinking dogs see you the same way. Dogs have done something cats never did. Over 15,000 years of living alongside humans, dogs were not simply domesticated. They co-evolved with us. Scientists call this human-canine coevolution. Brian Hare, a cognitive scientist at Duke University, discovered that dogs can read human social signals better than even chimpanzees. When you point at something, dogs follow your gesture. Chimpanzees do not. Even wolves raised by humans from birth struggle to do it. What does that mean? Dogs did not simply learn how to live near us. They evolved to understand us. Their brains developed specialized mechanisms designed specifically to decode human behavior. They do not see you as just another member of their pack. They see you as a social compass, an anchor, a being their entire nervous system has been programmed to watch. And what happens inside their brain when you leave is even more powerful. When you leave the house, their body reacts as if their source of safety has disappeared. Think about the moment you pick up your keys. Their ears perk up. Their eyes follow your every movement. They walk with you to the door. And when that door closes, many people call it separation anxiety. But researchers started asking a deeper question. What is actually happening inside a dog's body when their owner leaves? Studies measuring hormones found that just minutes after you leave home, cortisol, the stress hormone, raises. Their heart rate increases. Their body shifts into a heightened state of alert. But here is what shocked researchers. When scientists played recordings of the owner's voice, cortisol levels dropped almost immediately. Not just any voice, only yours. A study from Emory University found something similar with scent. When dogs were exposed to different smells, only one scent strongly activated the reward center in the brain, the area linked to love and positive anticipation. Not the smell of food, not the scent of other dogs. Your scent, what does that mean? When you leave, they are not simply waiting. They are holding onto your image, your voice, and your scent as a biological stabilization system. You are not just their owner, you are their biological regulator. And what is even stranger, they may read your face better than most humans do. Dogs read your emotions through your face with astonishing accuracy. When humans look at each other's faces, our eyes naturally move to the left side of the other person's face first. This phenomenon is called left gaze bias, because the right hemisphere of the brain, the region responsible for processing emotion, controls the left side of the face. What is extraordinary is that dogs do the exact same thing, but only with human faces. In experiments where dogs were shown images of human faces, dog faces, and objects, they only displayed left gaze bias when looking at human faces, not dog faces, not objects. That suggests they evolved a specialized mechanism specifically for reading human emotions. They can distinguish between happy and angry faces even when the person is someone they have never met before. They understand what a frown means. They notice subtle micro-expressions. That is why so many people say, "My dog knows I am sad," before I even say anything. That is not imagination. That is neuroscience. They are not guessing. They are reading you. And it does not stop with your face. They are also communicating through a language of body signals that most humans have never learned to understand. A dog's tail wag is not simple. It is a neurological signal. Most people assume a wagging tail means happiness. But science found something far more complex. It is not just about whether the tail is wagging. It is about which direction the tail leans. When dogs experience positive emotions, like seeing their owner come home, their tails tend to wag more toward the right. When they feel uncertain or alert, the movement shifts more toward the left. This phenomenon is linked to asymmetry between the brain's hemispheres. The left hemisphere processes positive emotions and controls the right side of the body. The right hemisphere processes negative emotions and controls the left side of the body. And what is even more incredible, other dogs can read this signal too. In a study conducted in Italy, when dogs watched videos of other dogs wagging more to the right, their heart rates remained stable, but when they watched left-leaning tail wagging, their heart rates increased. Their bodies reacted to the signal. What does that mean? Dogs possess an innate body language they do not need to learn, and they use it every single day. But all of this, their ability to read you, their biological reactions, their tail language, all leads to one final discovery. And this is where everything truly changes. In 2015, a study published in Science captured the attention of the scientific world. Researchers asked dogs and their owners to do something incredibly simple: just look into each other's eyes. No touching, no calling their names, no commands, just eye contact. And what happened next was not imagined emotion. It was chemistry. Within just a few minutes, oxytocin levels rose significantly in both dogs and humans. What is oxytocin? It is the bonding hormone. It is the same chemical released between a mother and her newborn child right after birth. It is what makes humans feel deeply connected, like they belong, like they are loved. Pause for a second. When your dog looks at you, their brain releases the same hormone a child releases when looking at their mother. And when you look back at them, your brain does the exact same thing. This is not romanticizing. This is not something pet owners invented in their heads. This is a measurable biological loop, a two-way cycle. Their gaze activates you. Your gaze activates them. You are not just the person who feeds them. You are not just the one who takes them on walks. You are the source that activates their nervous system's sense of safety. You are the scent that lights up the reward center in their brain. You are the face their eyes evolved for thousands of years to read. You are the being that makes their body feel, I'm okay. I am safe. Think about that the next time your dog sits quietly, just to look at you. They are not waiting for a command. They are connecting. And if you are still listening right now, and you feel your heart slowing down for just a moment, comment number 1 right now. Comment number 1 if you have ever caught that stare. Comment number 1 if your dog has ever looked at you longer than usual. Comment number 1 if you are starting to realize that you are not just their owner. I want to see how many people truly understand this. Because the truth is, dogs do not see you as just another human in their world. They do not simply tolerate you. They are biologically designed to bond with you. They do not see an owner. They see their center of safety, their source of bonding hormones, their neurological anchor, the reason their world makes sense. They do not love you in the simple way humans use the word love. Their nervous system, their hormones, and evolution itself have programmed them to attach to you. So the next time your dog looks at you, for a long time, do not just pat their head without thinking. Understand that in that moment, the biology of two different species is syncing together. And to them, you are not just part of their life. You are the center of it.